Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into international genealogy, specifically how to find and understand records from the countries from where your immigrant ancestors came from. Whether your ancestors arrived in the United States in the 1600s or the 1900s, international records can open up incredible doors. This beginner-friendly guide will show you where to start, what records exist overseas, and how to overcome language and access barriers. First, start with what you know before you cross the ocean. Before you jump into international records, make sure you've gathered everything available in the country your ancestor immigrated to. Key U.S.-based sources to gather first: census records, naturalization records, passenger lists and border crossings, military records, obituaries and church records, and family papers and photographs. Why this matters. These records often reveal exact or approximate places of origin. Without a town, village, or parish name, international research becomes extremely difficult, especially in countries with common surnames. Tip: always look for multiple documents confirming the same place of birth. Second, identify the correct country and the historical country. Borders change over time. The place your ancestor was born may not be in the same country today. Examples: a German ancestor might have been born in Prussia, Bavaria, or the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Someone from Ireland before 1922 might actually be from what is today Northern Ireland. A Polish ancestor born in 1890 could appear in Russian, German, or Austrian records. How to check historical borders. Use Google for quick border history summaries. Check maps on FamilySearch Wiki, or look up the region in the Myers Gazetteer for former German Empire areas. Next, know what types of international records exist. Most countries keep similar categories of records even if the details vary. Here are the main types to look for. 1. Civil registration records. Government kept birth, marriage, and death records. Many countries began civil registration in the 1800s. They're often the most reliable source for vital information. 2. Church and parish records. Before civil registration, and sometimes even after, churches kept baptism, marriages, burials, and confirmations. These are crucial for countries like Ireland, Italy, Germany, Poland, and France. 3. Census or population registers. Not every country has census records like the U.S., but many kept population books or residence lists. 4. Military records. Draft lists, service files, and pension records can contain birthplace, parents' names, occupation, and physical descriptions. And finally, land, tax, and probate records. You might find land ownership transfers, rent/tax rolls, and wills and estate inventories. These help you place your ancestor in a specific location. Next, you'll want to know where to find international records online. Many international records have been digitized. Here are the most beginner-friendly sites. 1. FamilySearch.org. Free. They have massive collection of worldwide records, browsable image sets even when not indexed, and great country-specific research guides. 2. Ancestry.com and MyHeritage. They have strong European record collections and searchable indexes for countries like Ireland, Italy, Germany, and the UK. 3. National Archives websites. Examples: UK National Archives, National Archives of Ireland, Polish State Archives, Szukaj Archiwach, German Regional Archives. 4. Local/regional digital archives. Many countries have city or provincial archives with scanned parish books and civil registrations. And finally, Find a Grave and Billion Graves. They're both useful for burial locations abroad. Next, let's talk about overcoming the language barrier. Most international records are not in English, but here's the secret. You do not need to speak the language fluently. Some tips to make it easier. Learn key genealogy terms such as birth, marriage, death, father, mother, etc. Use Google Translate for basic text. For older handwriting, use Transcribus, German/Old Script, or FamilySearch handwriting guides. Look for column headings. Records are often formulaic. Common issues. Names change spelling across languages. Letters look different in Old Script, especially in German Kernschrift. Some countries use Latin for church records. Next, interpreting what you find. International records often include details you won't find in U.S. records. Typical information you might uncover: exact house number or farm name, occupation of both father and mother, house, parish, and neighboring villages, godparents and witnesses, often relatives, and notes about illegitimacy, migration, or previous marriages. Always extract every detail, even occupations and godparents, because they often connect to extended family. Next, let's talk a little bit about when online records aren't enough. Not everything is digitized. Sometimes you must write directly to parish offices, contact local archives, hire a professional researcher in the home country, or join genealogy societies focused on the region. Many foreign archives will respond in English, but if not, short template letters work very well. Next, using DNA for international research. DNA can help you confirm you've identified the correct family abroad, connect with relatives still living in the home country, learn about migration patterns, and break through brick walls created by lost records. Match with multiple cousins to triangulate ancestral lines. And finally, one of the most important things that we talk about, and that is document everything and cite sources. As you collect international records, save images or scans, record the archive or database, track translations and notes, and keep alternate spellings of surnames. Your future self or the next researcher in your family will thank you. Researching international records can feel intimidating at first, but once you learn how to identify the right location, understand the basic record types, and how to navigate language challenges, the world of genealogy really opens up. Take it step by step, record by record. And remember, every record you find overseas brings you one step closer to finding out your family's history at its source. Well, there you have it, folks. A beginner's guide to researching international records for genealogy. Thank you for watching, and happy researching.